Every morning when I'm coming to feed, these new baby chickens love just to hang out on top of the capybaras. It's absolutely hilarious. All right, so we got all the panels in over there. Cash, you helping? Hey! What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. The cold is gone. The turtles and tortoises did absolutely amazing. Everybody is up and eating. We're gonna do a little bit of trimming in some of these enclosures today so that there is more sun inside of the enclosures, so that when it does get cold again, these guys are able to get as much sun in their enclosures as they can. But when it's summertime, we let everything grow really thick because, you know, obviously South Florida can get really hot. Shirts off, it's hot again, it's warm again, and everyone's enjoying the South Florida heat again. Once more, let me flip you the camera and show you everybody, show you how they're all doing. A lot of people were messaging me and saying different things to me, and they're like, oh, what's the coldest you keep your tortoises at? I said in my last video, you guys, in South Florida, and it gets cold out, you hang them up, they're good. I personally haven't had an issue in the last 3 years. This is gonna be the 4th year doing it, of keeping rare tortoises and turtles outdoors throughout the whole entire year. And I'll show you what they look like after I would say a 4 to 5 day cold snap, with it getting into the 40s and 50s at night. Redfoots are out and enjoying. We have albino sulcatas, the Sri Lankan stars, the aldabs, the cherries, all the wood turtles, even the radiateds are just out doing their thing. The youngsters, the small little guys over here too, they are eating as well. Everybody is doing perfect. But as you can see in this enclosure, some of the hibiscus is kind of low and a little tall in some sorts. So we're gonna just trim up. I'm gonna show you what it looks like in just a few seconds. You see what it looks like right now? I'll show you when I'm done. We cut back, threw it all inside of here. We cut back inside. We have some hibiscus leaves inside of the enclosure, and we threw some as well in all these enclosures. Check out the aldab over here. I think this is Mowgli, because that one's Tarzan. Or that's Tarzan, that's Mowgli. I kind of forgot, but I had to remind myself. But look at him eating that fresh hibiscus that was just cut. All right, we're all cut back. Now we're gonna cut back some of these weeds that we don't need. So let's do that as well. Probably not the best place to have an avocado tree in the Burmese black mountain tortoise enclosure, but I like avocados. We got some avocados. So having one avocado tree is okay, as long as we pick them all up. Keep it small, keep it tight, keep it in a circle, and you'll be able to find all the avocados. Cut back there, and we cut back there. I just gotta cut off that top piece right there, and just keep it into like a bowl shape, kind of a circle. Check out this gorgeous female sulcata. Anybody is interested in a nice 16, 17 inch flawless female sulcata, DM me on Instagram. Gotta pick this girl up, I mean. But yeah, everybody is looking great. Thinking of plans on what we're gonna do for our wood turtles, how we're gonna expand it. A lot of plans this year for next year for sure. It's a lot of planning to do what we do here. I'm thinking of some sort, maybe like a greenhouse kind of system. I don't know, we'll figure it out down the road. We still have to redo some fencing over there as well, the last little bit of fencing. You can see we have these 2 big rolls of mesh, and that's the last bit. There goes a helicopter. But all the tortoises are looking great. Everybody did amazing during the cold snap. Everybody's happy, everybody is eating, and let's go move along and see what else we got in store for today. There are these guys. Been cutting back this whole entire aviary even more, little by little, just trimming everything off the net, and trim this down a little bit so I can see underneath on this rock side where the turtles come and bask, so it's a little more clear. Let's get that done. Cutting everything back, the fig tree back, everything. But this Green Island ficus right here is very large. We cut it back. We have a pond apple that's getting eaten up by the Green Island. We're gonna cut this whole entire wall off so this pond apple tree can start growing back a little bit better. Some fig trees, strangler fig, but it looks good. All the ducks look good down there. Water is absolutely crystal clear. But let's cut all this back. Finally got all of the last bit of 6x6s for the cassowary enclosure, so we're gonna get that done right now. We have 13 poles. We did the holes. Now we have to get them, get the concrete, and bring them to the back. So we got all the poles over here. Ken just giving a little ranch hand right now, cleaning out some bowls and caches. Cash, you helping? Hey! He's helping out too. So we got all the poles in place. We got 2 there, 2 there, 2 there, 2 there, 3 there. What's up, buddy? You working? Oh, you're filling up my hole. You're getting it ready. Oh, yeah. We're getting it all ready. We have all of our concrete over there, and this is just that expansion of the cassowary enclosure. They needed it, they deserve it, and just in case the male and female start fighting, we're prepped and we're ready to go because they are coming of age, of maturity, and the female's gonna start beating the boys. But hopefully she doesn't, and if she doesn't, then it'll stick together and we'll just have this whole entire enclosure open up for them. This one's giving us freaking trouble, but we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 down. We have another 6 more to go. Cash, having a good time? Yeah, having a good time. He said he doesn't want to go back with mama, so we're doing that. This is the only one that's killing us right now. We're getting down to even the one with the bamboos, sticks, roots were not too bad, but we are just about there. A lot of concrete, a lot of poles. This area is gonna be really low. If you guys remember way back then, this area used to be the North American spotted turtle bog, and this is gonna be the low area now for the cassowaries to have their own bog. So it's gonna be pretty cool. When it's rainy season, this thing floods up, and it is a hole. We're keeping this one divot here and another divot there to make it look like little natural ponds out in the jungle. Right, buddy? Good work. Cash thinks it's funny messing with the crane over here. He doesn't realize that the crane is sizing him, and he's just getting a little reaction of it and having a blast. You're gonna stop, buddy? Acting like you're not doing anything?
That birdie's gonna peck your head.
He's gonna get you in the back. Watch out. Or you're gonna fall in the hole. One or the other. If you go in that hole, you're gonna disappear. All right, we're starting to bring in metal sheets. The sun is going down, so we're pretty much done for the day. We got all the poles completed. We have one hole left. This hole is going to be where the door goes right here. Like I mentioned, we got it all done. And check this out. If you guys can see on top of the aviary right there, there is a Egyptian goose. I think it's gonna start nesting. The male is on the building and the female's there. I think we might have Egyptian geese, goslings, whatever you want to call them, this year. But it's starting to look really good. We got all the poles in place. We did 1, 2, 3, 4 panels in the back already, but we're not going to move any more forward for the day because we need to let this stuff dry up. But you can see we're getting going. We have a hallway. We're eventually going to have a hallway from this corner of the bamboo all the way around the property, all the way to Oliver and Cali. So we'll be able to maintain any of our enclosures at any time given without bothering our neighbors. And we could do, you know, everything we have to do. I still don't know if I'm going to put tortoises in this backside like we mentioned before, or if we're going to just put cinder blocks. We'll figure it out, but check it out. This is 9-gauge hog mesh or 2x4 panels. They are 6x8 foot panels. Regulation is 6 foot, so normally you can keep cassowaries and this flimsy stuff right here with no issues whatsoever in the state. But here, I make sure I have an 8 foot and it's really strong. So I'll see you guys in the morning. Every morning when I'm coming to feed, these new baby chickens love just to hang out on top of the capybaras. It's absolutely hilarious. Look how big the babies have gotten too. That's thing 1. Thing 2, the baby boy and the baby girl. He is almost the size of mom. It is absolutely insane. They're hungry though. They're ready to start eating. Let's feed these little guys. Filling up the pigeon water, filling up the cow water. I looked over to the construction site next door, and my chickens are on a freaking massive hill. You guys are freaking clowns. Look at them all. They're all out there doing their thing. And all these guys are working over here building a house next door. That is hilarious. Next day, next morning, doing our normal feedings that we do here on the ranch. Coming to check up on the deers, so come check it out real quick. Some of you guys are probably wondering why I haven't pulled the little baby Muntjac. She is over there right now. The reason why is because I had a few people that were interested in that female, but the price is the price for these guys, and unfortunately nobody wanted to give me that price. So I'm not gonna, you know, sell this animal for a very low price when that's just not what it's going for. That's just not what I'm gonna do. I have the space here, I have the food, I have the exhibit. It's gonna get grown, it's gonna expand in the next couple of months. This baby is small enough, it's not gonna need more territory, any of that whatsoever. And I saw somebody in the comments saying, I think I know what is one of Blake's favorite animal on the ranch. And yeah, I really do love the Muntjac a lot. But yeah, everyone's doing good. The baby's right over there in the same spot. I think the baby now is what's gonna probably 8 days old?
Yeah.
About 8 days old now. She's right there doing great. She runs around the late afternoons and she's doing absolutely amazing. All the deers are looking great. The male is coming into rut again. I think his horns are gonna be falling off. I see him pushing himself up against the logs and rubbing everywhere and just doing some craziness. But that's enough for these muntjacs. They're doing great, they're doing amazing. We're gonna start cutting back inside of here as well, even though we finished everything else. But let's go show you guys what we've gotten done in the new cassowary enclosure. All right, so we got all the panels in over there. That one right there is gonna be a little awkward. I wanted to keep this side a little bit bigger in the back corner, just so I have a little space. Let's say those cassowaries are going freaking ape on us and going absolutely insane, and they're just banging up against the sides. We can just stop in this corner, take a little breather, and then back out, and then keep on moving. But we got all the panels done over here. Everything's looking absolutely perfect. Again, you guys, this is 9-gauge mesh. This stuff is very, very, very strong. There's no way they're gonna be able to bend it. I'm really, really excited about this. Same thing we did on the other side. It's just expanding it, double the size. And the reason why we have 2 sides of this enclosure is, you guys, for safety. When these guys become full size, there's really no reason to go inside of the enclosure as much, especially when they start becoming in breeding season. We could swap them, we could do maintenance on one side or the other. It's the best way to do it. I don't understand why a lot of zoos don't do it like that. They have like a small little lockout, but this is the enclosure of 2. Perfect for them. Put them on both sides. All our fruit trees are doing absolutely amazing. We're gonna get the rest of these panels done today. Next week we'll get the door done. But other than that, you guys, it's been literally a year since we haven't got the other side done. This past year was 2024, was probably the fastest year I've ever seen in my entire life. It was absolutely insane. It's like it just flew by. But other than that, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, put your post notifications on. One last thing I want to tell you guys, right here in this section, I would really like to put a nice, beautiful deck coming out right to the panels, so you can literally sit right here and be face to face with the cassowaries. It'd be a good, enjoying spot to see the cassowaries at this level and another one on that level. Really cool. Stay tuned. Always updates, always different things happening on the ranch. And appreciate the support, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, everybody.